This video and its content are protected under the Fair Use Act, so YouTube, do not copyright strike my channel.
And I'd be like, why are you so obsessed with me?
Did you hear what they just said? Child, a whole mess. Oh, I'm about to spill this Tennessee, and y'all about to sip. Can you hear me now? Okay. I got a yes in the chat. So somebody can hear me. They can hear me. Okay. Well, I'm not doing the year again. I don't want to. I'm tired. Okay. I haven't been to sleep yet. I got in here about 9. No, it was almost 9 o'clock. It was like 8 something, almost 9. From working overnight. And I'm attempting to post a video on Straight Hennessy. YouTube is playing with me. They told me 5 minutes. Said, okay, we could chit chat for 5 minutes until the video is ready. Y'all, why did it jump up to 17 hours? Then it just went down to 15 minutes. And now it's fluctuating between 5 hours and 2 hours before this video is going to be done processing. Now it says 6 minutes, 52 minutes. Now it's back to 1 hour. 8 hours. 33 minutes. Lachey, thank you for the Cash App. Thank you for tipping your bartender. It's okay because guess what? If I can't get it, wait, what happened, Benga? Something done happened. I sent you something in your inbox. I hope you saw it because yeah. Oh, you talking about the YouTube thing. Yeah, the video they tripping. Like, I don't know what's going on with it, but that's okay because if I can't play it from my video, which is what I would like to do, I'm going to go ahead and just find it. Either I got it on my page, somebody got it on their page, Banger probably got it on his page, somebody got it. Yeah. I figured it out that's what you was talking about. The uploads is crazy because now it's like, 26 minutes, 21, 22, 15, 24. Like, the fuck are we playing here? Bingo. Anyway, so y'all, we done had an eventful night, right? We done had Tamar come out and speak her little piece and say nothing, a bunch of nothing. Okay, she said something, but she said nothing at the same time. We done had James go live again. And now we have all 4 sides to this story. Okay, we've got Troy's side, we've got Krishan's side, we've got Tamar's side, and now we got James's side, and now we got Tamar's side. Okay, it's 4 sides to this story. So I want to take a dive into all sides of it and try to piece this together. Yeah, he deleted his IG, y'all. Troy, Mr. L. Davis, no longer has his IG up. It is down. But while we're on the subject of him, I know some of y'all probably already seen this because y'all are on my Instagram. But there's a lot of people who have not seen this as of yet. And so I'm going to share this. Let me go ahead and share my screen so that y'all can see what I'm seeing and we gonna read it together. Okay? Because this came from a lot of people were asking if I inboxed this dude. I did not text this to him. This was posted on a fan page of Tamar's. This is a message of Instagram message, because look up here, that's IG. Somebody reached out to him. Okay. And clearly it's somebody from Tamar's camp, because they're talking about don't give too much of the new record before it's released. Just sing small snippets. He says, I don't know what it is. I don't know what was between here and there, but it looks like on October 13th at 9 a.m. something was sent and then it's blocked out. But then it says 5:16 p.m. Okay. It says, Troy, you are the problem. You caused all this BS. You took all this mess to the media. Had you did your job and STFU, nobody would have known WTF went on backstage. Constantly sending ish to the blogs to make Tamar look bad. What did I tell y'all though? I shared that there is a relationship between him and Kyle, the owner of the Neighborhood Talk. And here we have a piece of a text message saying that he's always leaking stuff to the blogs. Let me zoom in a little bit more, because I know it came out a little blurry. I don't even know why it's blurry like that, but it's a little blurry. All right. So then it goes on to say, you ruined the whole tour experience. Do you not realize what you did could potentially, and then it blanks out. And it says, you constantly egg on BS and mess. It's you. You're the problem. Number one, she made a big mistake letting you have a hand in this tour. Your ego has become through the roof. Humble your MF self, or God will. Okay. And his response was the hand hearts, right? But now I want y'all to also look at what I posted right after that came from his page. So he responded publicly to this and he says, hey, everyone, from now on, if anyone is abused or attacked, I'm present when it happens. I'ma just stay quiet and act like I don't know anything. Apparently, I'm wrong for speaking out against violence. So I just want to apologize for not being okay with abuse. Sorry, and I'll never speak on it again. First of all, Mr. Man, stop making yourself the victim. Okay, that's number one. Number two, abuse. Really? It went from an assault to an abuse. Are we serious right now? Oh yeah, I won't be denied. Oh yeah. I have that up there too. Hold on. We finna get to that. Because see, I was posting stuff last night. Posted a couple of clips from the live. I didn't post too much, but I posted a couple of clips from the live after Tamar went live. Because I just felt like she's a liar. Because even she herself was making it seem like Krishan was never supposed to perform. Where is that video? I hope it's on my page. It looks like it's not on my page. It's in a video though. It's in a video that I have where Tamar that's my live. Where Tamar asked her if she was going to dance. Like, not dance, if she was going to get on the stage. Okay. I don't have it posted on here, but I know where it is. Hold on, y'all. Let me go get it real quick. Oh, I didn't even have to go far to look for it. Hold on one second. Already had it open. Just got to get to the part. Your girl is on point, even though I am tired. Y'all ready?
Everybody's like, nobody knew you were supposed to perform a song.
Did you get on stage now? Oh, Tamar, you know about that.
Now, Tamar asked, I'm going to play it again.
knew you were supposed to perform a song.
Chris, you getting on stage now? Oh, Tamar, you know about that.
Now, Tamar asked her, Chris, you performing tonight in a room full of people. Okay? That's in the video that is up on Straight Henny right now. What is it with this narrative of saying that she was not supposed to perform? She was not supposed to be on the stage. I don't get what this narrative is serving when there's so much proof out here that you indeed asked this girl, even if you were asking her to present a twerk off contest or whatever the case may be, play vibe and twerk and all of that other stuff, that's still performing. Okay. That is still performing. You called her there for what? What was she called there for if she wasn't going to perform? It doesn't make sense. Okay. So now let's go over her live because it's the freshest piece of everything that we have out. And then we're going to go into James's live, right? But I want to watch everything. I want to watch it together with you because y'all are special. So let's listen to her live. James and his trauma and what happened to him. Okay, let's stop there for a second. James ain't never been punched in the face before. What happened? What are y'all telling me? Can't say that it's it is not showing the screen. Okay. All right. So we're going to go back.
Hello, Mom. I am so...
Hey, everybody. I look crazy.
Y'all didn't.
Not that my headband looks any better, but I wasn't going to say anything out of respect for James and his trauma and what happened to him.
So now, back to what I was saying about this. So you're telling me James never got punched in the face. You telling me that James never had an altercation with anybody. You're telling me that in all of his years of living, now I do understand that there are some people who do not have altercations. They go through life with none of that going on in their lives. But you're telling me that he never even got his behind whooped by his mama or his daddy. That's what you're trying to tell me. And he's so traumatized. He's so traumatized that he's still speaking. He's done not one, but 2 lives. But he's traumatized. Let's continue. Because this right here is nothing but trying to make the situation grander than what it actually is.
Him. And when I say what happened to him, he got assaulted at my show. And it was by Krishan, but
let's stop right there for a second. I said in Benga Live last night that I felt like she was doing this because she was getting pressure. She was getting pressure to say something. Because in her not saying anything at all, she was taking a stance. Okay, listen, don't come over here with those false narratives. Okay, there's nothing linking anyone to anybody. But you know what? Never mind. I'm gonna stick to my topic and let me just turn these comments off because I'm not gonna be distracted today. So I need to eat and I need to go to bed. Okay. So by not saying anything, she's taking a stance. Okay. Yes, she was in the middle, but her team is expecting her to stand up for James because Tamar is heavy in the LGBTQ community. Shout out to them. I'm not bashing. I'm not anything. And let me be very clear. I don't hold any ill feelings towards James in my heart at all. I, like many content creators, just want the whole story. We want the facts. We want the proof of what you are saying. We want to know the truth. And with nobody speaking on the turn of events and how it happened, you have left us to become the internet detectives that we all, well, not all of us, because a lot of people don't even bother to go research or look up or dig for receipts or any of that. Nobody, there's a lot of people that don't. But anyway, those of us who do our due diligence, you're leaving us to our own vices to come up with our own conclusions about what could have possibly happened. Okay? I don't feel she wanted to say Krishan's name because of the hesitation in her even saying that he was assaulted. The hesitation in her even saying Krishan's name. She did not want to pick a side. She did not want to have this conversation. She did not want to go on camera and say anything. But I know she was feeling pressure from her team. And now I read that text message to you when we first got on this live. And that text message was saying that Troy brought this to the internet and it could have stayed quiet. Who was trying to keep it quiet? Because I said last night that this is on Tamar. This is on Tamar. It's on Tamar because Troy was supposed to be her best friend. Troy doesn't like Krishan. You're bringing Krishan around. You look at the video that we went over last night. They were being real shady towards her. Okay. They were trying to reach around her back to take that mic from her. If she would have turned around and popped that girl, people would have said she was wrong. But why are you acting that way? Why are you reaching behind her to snatch a mic out of her hand? You gave her the mic in the first place. Maybe not the girl per se because she was on stage, but somebody backstage gave her the mic. What the hell? Or are you going to say that she just snatched a random mic that happened to be fit? It was loud enough to hear her. There was no feedback in it. So somebody did a mic check on that mic for her. You're going to tell me that she just randomly grabbed a mic and walked up there? You're going to tell me that she said in her live, Krishan said in her live, that her team was standing by waiting to go to work. DJ Sky High Baby is her DJ. And she was there with her on stage. They were the only two that went up there. Krishan went out there to Tamar. DJ Sky went to the DJ booth. That does not say to me that they were unaware that they were going to perform. That does not say to me that they were trying to bum rush the stage. It says to me that they thought that was the set. And then there are words being exchanged between she and Tamar. I haven't figured those words out yet. And I've even put the phone all the way to my ear. But I'm going to try something and see if I could, figure it out, finagle it a little bit to kind of try to hear something that she's saying. And then she brings Krishan out. When Krishan hits that stage, the shade begins. I don't understand. Let me hold that. Let's finish the video and then let me hold that comment.
There was a lot of events that I believe were misconstrued. And so
there were a lot of events that were misconstrued.
While I'm not going to set out the time and clear every little thing up for everyone.
If she was not going to clear every little thing up for everyone, what was the purpose of her coming live? Why even bother to open your mouth and say anything? You should have just kept your mouth shut and stayed quiet.
I want you to know the reason why I decided to say something. Number one, I care about my team. They're all of my friends, and we put this all together.
Now, that right there is what's making me say she was getting pressure from her team. Because that's the first thing that she says is the reason why she's even doing the video for her team.
For the fans. I'm not a clout chaser. I don't need that. Like my
Cap,
circle is this small, you know.
if you got a circle this small, you need the clout. It's not like her saying that her circle is this small justifies her not needing the clout. You have a whole TV show getting ready to come back out. Shall we go and roll that beautiful bean footage? Hold on. Hold on. I got you. I got you. Exclusive Braxton Family Values set to make a return on Wii. The Braxtons are coming back to TV near you. Shout out the Jasmine brand. Tamar does not have the younger demographic. Tamar is for those of us who are mid 30s and up. A lot of people don't even know who she is. Some people only equate her to talk TV, talk shows. Some people didn't know she even sang. I'm talking about the younger generation. So she needs that younger demographic to keep her popping. Why did you call my sister and invite her? You called her. Okay, I wanted to see what she was saying. But anyway, you needed that. So even if there was no ill intent to what you did to get what you needed, it was still clout.
I don't have to sell tickets for, like, oh, I need to sell tickets. Let me do this, that, other. This show has been sold out for a month. I didn't have an opening act. I knew I didn't need an opening act because I knew my sister was coming in the middle of the show. And, when you're in different cities, you invite different people. And Krishan was definitely someone that I invited, someone that I actually, looked at from afar as like a younger sister. She's from Baltimore. I knew that she was rowdy. I didn't judge her because of that. I felt for her on so many occasions. And I just felt like, oh, this was somebody I wanted to meet to, possibly take under my wing because, everybody knows that I don't have the best. I don't have the best pass. I'm sorry. I have a filter. I watch.
So Tony coming out. Tony's not an opening act. Tony is a special guest. Tony came to perform. Your show is sold out, but your music ain't moving. You have to be able to go viral nowadays. Your stuff has to get on TikTok and go trending nowadays. Your stuff has to be used across social media platforms at a massive rate. Who better to help her get her song out there? Who better to do that? It was a very small venue because Troy was saying they couldn't even give 7 passes out. They could only do 6 because it was a small venue. You still need the push. Because see, if she could get the Krishan fans to start playing her music, it will go viral. Just saying. But there's reasons for her to clout chase.
Washed my face. I look crazy. Okay. And in my journey of being a better person, I wanted people to, accept me for the new person that I was. And the only way that they could do that is if I was given an opportunity.
The new person that she was. So is she not that new person anymore? And what was bringing Krishan to your show? How was that going to show you were a changed person? Have y'all seen the environment? Let's go see the environment real quick that she's talking about. She was trying to show herself in a new light, shall we? Y'all ready?
Y'all sound like the Compton Crip Quiet this bitch. Oh, wait. You gotta let the next part play. You gotta let it play.
And that's James.
When the corrupt give a fuck about a bitch, I always be broke. Not this broken lonely.
So that's one part. And here goes another part.
Sunshine. Sunshine. Wait a minute. Come on, sit. I don't know what's happening. Oh. That's a baby. Wait a minute. I'm gonna call her Canary. That's Canary. Wait a minute. Oh. Wait a minute. Oh. Wait a minute.
Yet Krishan was too ghetto to be at a Tamar Braxton ensemble. She was out of place. Tamar too classy for Krishan. Tamar and her team are upper crust. Now, while I will give the props that Tamar is a Braxton, the Braxton name holds weight in the R&B circles, okay? Do you think Tony would have all of that going on at her performance? No, because Tony is classy. Tamar is ratchet. I've been saying this. Tony is with Birdman, yes, but Tony is not openly ratchet. And how many of y'all have seen The Good Girl with the Bad Guy? Tony is not going to do this at her performance, no matter who she's dating, who she's sleeping with. She's not doing this at her performances. Okay? Not doing it. Not doing it. Views, who are you talking to? Like, are you talking about get the F out because you can't believe she's with Birdman, or are you saying that because you don't agree with what I'm saying? I'm trying to understand. At the end of the day, Krishan was in the same environment that people were saying wasn't the environment. It was a whole lot of hood going down, basically. Let's continue the video.
And so that's really all it was. I didn't call her and be like, oh, come on and perform in my show.
Did I or did I not just play y'all the video? Did I or did I not just play y'all the video? Let's play it again. Chris, you getting on stage tonight? You didn't invite her to perform.
I already knew Tony was planning to perform here at this LA show. she had sent me her number a while ago on a DM, and I reached out to her. Like I said before, like we all have, Christiana is like a little sister to all of us, watching her and then watch her make mistakes. We want to help. And this is what this Love and War tour has been about. I have called several girls that I didn't know Drew Sidora. I didn't know Tiffany Evans. I don't know. I didn't know any of them really. The only person that I knew was Nivea, but I wanted this tour to be about, second chances and, giving.
I want y'all to hear the names that she used. Nivea is old school. Drew is not young, but these are people that at once upon a time, they had some type of a song that was thriving. Are any of those girls that she named on the level of Krishan? Miss Nash, we not even going to get into how she don't know none of these people. Oh! Now you got to go on the screen for this one, Jasmine, because you cut up with that one. Tony just like to get choked out when she get the hunched on. Girl. See, this is why I gotta cut the comments off, because y'all be. They don't have that. Now, while there may have been clips here and there, she wasn't making the blogs like that. There was no big noise behind her. This brought noise and attention to her show. So much so that when Krishan went live with her, I'm not going to lie to y'all. When I saw that she had partnered up with Krishan, and I love that song, Love and War. I kind of like that album, okay? When I saw that she partnered with Krishan and invited her to her show, I actually was going to look up to see, because I said, tomorrow when I get off from work, I'm going to look up and see if Tamar's coming to New York, because I'll go and I'll go to the show. I'm not going now. I didn't even bother to look to see if she was coming to New York. Yes, she was, Yazzie. She was on the dating show. And you're right, daughter of Yah. Tony has always been chasing the bag with a rich man. Okay. Well, let's Tamar intentions wasn't genuine at all. She had an ulterior motive. Okay. Did she take a liking to Krishan? I believe she did, but she had an ulterior motive, like most people do.
New opportunities and
new opportunities.
I don't know. I didn't call Krishan to open up for me. But when she was in my dressing room, we do a twerk off portion, right? And I was like, it'd be cool if the DJ played as a vibe and you came out and did a vibe like the people, Baltimore system.
It would be cool if the DJ played vibe and you came out and did vibe. Did y'all hear that? It would be cool if you came out and did vibe and the DJ. It would be cool if the DJ played vibe and you came out and did vibe. What was she going to do to vibe? Walk across the stage and strut her stuff? That's not performing? I need her to tell the truth and shame the devil. I need her to tell the truth that the reason Krishan did not get on that stage is because Troy didn't want her on the stage during that venue. I need her to tell the truth and shame the devil, because that's what I believe. Listening to all of this, listening to him, she was not going to get up on my stage. I'm the reason you even seeing Tamar. I booked this venue. Troy ain't one hoe on the stage. That's what I'm going with.
And that's really what I was thinking. Everyone else get compensated for coming on my show and opening up for me. I try to always do the right thing by people. And there's a contract.
Catch what she's saying. People get compensated. And there's a contract. I cut the sound out on that video. But in that very same video, after she asked her, she's getting on the stage, Krishan said, my manager is on it. If y'all weren't going to discuss business, why would her manager be on anything? Let's continue.
Correct. We're professional. I'm a real touring company. And that wasn't the case. I think that there was a misunderstanding during the part of the twerk off.
There was a misunderstanding because you said you wanted to do one thing and decided to do another.
I am backstage changing clothes. And everybody that's come to a Tamar show know that we don't have any violence. No one has ever fought at my concerts. We laugh, we cry. People have passed out,
People get hunched on. Y'all sing the dog pound and all of that at your shows. So let's not act like your event is so classy, so upper crust, that it is above certain things. Let's not do that. And as a matter of fact, let's go back over here to the Instagram for a second. Because I want to show y'all something. I'm going to mute that part and I'm going to pull this over. Because I want y'all to see something. As soon as the video decides it wants to start playing, I don't even know why the video stopped right there or whatever. Oh, because I had paused it and I was explaining something. Wait a minute. I guess I do gotta. But you see, the DJ is still trying to coordinate. So that's what I was explaining. How DJ Sky Baby is right there. That's Tamar's DJ. Krishan is standing right there. Now watch Krishan. Krishan is looking lost. Krishan don't know what to do. Krishan is talking to this lady right here. And the lady threw her hands in the air. Now she's talking to the DJ. Why would Krishan talk to the DJ? Because she's under the impression that she's supposed to do vibe. I thought I had that clip in the video that shows her going back there and the DJ pointing. The DJ points to somebody else. The DJ points to somebody else. And I believe it may have been Troy. Because you don't see him up on the stage, do you? But I'm not going to say that that's for sure who it was. But if he put this venue together, he was in charge of this venue, then who would she speak to about her curtain time? Her performance time? When am I going to perform? This is looking like the end of the show. Am I closing the show? I'm imagining that that's what's going on right now. Clearly, after that whole, are you getting on the stage? There was never another conversation had. There was never another understanding or agreement that was reached. People playing in her face.
Being, inebriated or, just excited at being at a concert. But this is a safe, loving, healing place.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know. I have to apologize to my team.
So let me ask y'all this. A safe, loving space. Are they going to treat somebody like crap? Is there going to be a situation where somebody is going to get assaulted? because I still stand by something was said to her. Something was done. Go back. Y'all can't go back to the video yesterday because I need to do some editing. There's some parts that I need to cut out of that video. Just like the one from earlier yesterday when I went live yesterday morning. I'm going to cut the part out of the video where I cussed that girl out. But I'm going to keep the panel part up. When I am done, I will see if I can premiere the video again, the live from yesterday, if I could premiere it. If I can, keep your notifications on and go through the video with me. And you will see what I am talking about. The eyes, the way they were looking at her, the way Tamar scoffed when she was like, turn them, why the lights on? Turn them shits down or something like that. Turn them off. Tamar was like, off and scuffed. She was playing with that girl. Let's continue.
If my silence have made you all feel like I have not been supportive to you, and I also want to acknowledge Krishan. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for coming. You know,
I ain't even. Let me rip off a piece of this. Flag on the play. Flag on the fucking play. Let me come back over here with y'all. Because y'all know I don't have that screen up, right? Y'all know I wasn't in StreamYard just then. Let me take her off the screen for a second. You want to thank her for her presence? You want to thank her for coming out? Something's not clicking for me. Why would you thank her for coming out if you are so heartbroken and the title of your video is Justice for James with a broken heart, and you're making your mark in the sand that I'm standing with my team, but you're not comfortable with standing with your team? I wouldn't accept that backwards ass apology if I was James. I wouldn't. Because you're thanking the girl for coming out in her presence, the very person that you just said assaulted your friend and traumatized your team. You are thanking for coming out. So you're thanking her for the quote unquote trauma. You're thanking her for the quote unquote abuse, quote unquote, or the assault. Or you thanking her because you're finally trending. You're finally getting attention. And people are probably finally giving Love and War another chance and listening to it. You're thanking her in the middle of apologizing to James and your team.
I didn't want any of this to happen. I actually thought that we, could really be, good friends and have, I could be a big sister, to you. And that was my only objective of you coming. I had no other plans. I didn't want to set you up. I didn't tell nobody not to play your music. I just want everybody to come and have a good time. And that is really the spirit of it all.
Now I'm going to say this, and I know y'all probably going to be like, Kenny, that's kind of flip-floppy, but hear me out. If it was Troy, like I believe it was, that caused all of this ruckus, just like that text message said, you always bring in the BS. Her apology by saying this was not what she wanted to happen by saying this is not what was supposed to happen, that everybody was supposed to have a good time. I don't know if anybody was in my live last night when I said she made the mistake of thinking she could keep Troy on a leash as she brought Krishan around. I stick by Tamar used this girl for clout. And I stand on Tamar had nothing to do with what Troy did. To me, that statement right there says a lot. You did not mean for any of this to happen. You did not intend for any of this to happen. No, you didn't. You intended for Krishan to come, to perform, to boost you up and make you go viral. Troy was supposed to stay in his lane over in the corner and allow you to work with her. But you took it a little too far, embracing her, loving on her, calling her your little sister, taking her and showing her all of this love and attention because Tracy said he has a problem with people when someone is threatening his space with Tamar. And his space is being threatened by somebody he cannot stand within the pits of his soul because the way that boy went off on Krishan, he was waiting for a moment to be able to do it. He ran to social media. That text message said he went straight to the blogs. He couldn't wait to go to the blogs and tell them about how Krishan acted backstage at Tamar's event. He couldn't wait to drag her. He baited Krishan. So while she was using her for the clout, they were baiting her to act out. Ooh, that rhyme. That was a bar. And you was baiting her for the clout. And you was baiting her to act out. I don't know where. I don't have a beat. Leave me alone. Okay. I still haven't gone to sleep. All right. I only took an hour nap at work last night. And I still ain't go to bed yet. And I got to go back at midnight. So leave me alone. Even if my beat was whack and my rhyme didn't seem to go together, leave me alone. Okay. You was chasing Krishan for the clout while your team was baiting her out. Oh! Listen, don't play with me because I can rap. I just can't do it right now. My mind is not set there. But anyway, two different things were going on at the same damn time. Remember yesterday we were saying, like, I was like, there's too much going on here. It's hard to figure this all out because there's so much being pulled in different ways because there was so much going on at one time. Krishan said so much evil started going on. There was wickedness that started happening. She said, me and Tamar are cool. She said she never spoke to Troy. I'm going to tell y'all something. And some people are going to be mad at me. Krishan lied to us in her live. She semi-lied to us. And I understand. She could not admit to hitting him on camera. She could not admit to that. So she withheld information. I'll say that. But she didn't even seem like she was herself sitting in that car. I think this, and you know what? Let's just be done with the video because everybody's seen the video and y'all just really want to hear what my 2 cents is based off of everything. I feel like this devastated her on a different level because, follow me, y'all, don't get upset. When she was with Blue, Blue is not an industry dude. And when she was with Blue, they were not doing industry things. They were doing popular underground rapper things. Tyron, if you still in here, am I lying? I feel like to some degree, Blue shielded her from the wickedness of the music industry. That's what I feel. And now she done got out here and she done started rubbing elbows in this industry. She done started getting out there. She did a song with Lil Mabu, and she talked about how she didn't have her paperwork right with Mabu. Now, while we sit up here congratulating and celebrating 20 million plays or 19 or wherever it is right now and getting on Billboard and all of that stuff, she is featured on that song. That's not her song. She is featured on the song. She's performing the song without Mabu, but that is a Mabu song. And without paperwork, we don't know what type of agreement they had in order for her to get a piece of that pie. And she was very pissed about that. Then you go and you rubbing elbows with French Montana. You in the heart of the lion's den of the industry. Chris Brown is in the party. Offset's in the party. You got all of these A-list rappers in there. You're exposed to the industry. Now you're going to a concert with Tamar and this happens. I hate to say it, but he was protecting her from this type of stuff. This is what he was talking about when he said she's going to need to be humbled. Now, I do know that I was very pissed off when he said that. And I was pissed off about them text messages he sent to her when he was like, oh, remember this when you're at your lowest and I'm not there for you. Remember that text message when he was in Vegas and she wouldn't come because she was going to the BET Awards and stuff like that. She's running through this industry unguided. And I hate when he's right. She looked so hurt because Tamar was in not all her lives, but she was in a lot of Krishan's lives down in them comments. She probably felt how all of us felt. Like, oh, shoot, she done went from Zeus to Tamar. Okay, Krishan, she leveling all the way up. And just like that, somebody trying to snatch it from her, trying to tarnish her, trying to put her back down. Now, I know a lot of y'all talking about this, some whack 100 stuff, but I don't believe that. I believe this is some Zeus, some Lemmy stuff. Because why did Zeus even come out of Troy's mouth? I didn't know you did music. I thought you was with Zeus. He follows Lemmy. He watches Zeus. That's your thoughts on it, views. But my thoughts on it, I stand on it. Because either way, you could say he used her. We're not talking about the money wise and all of that. He did not put her into something that he's not in. And there's a reason he's not messing with the industry. There's a reason he's not messing with the industry. He didn't take her in the industry. Clearly, he knows something. There's a reason he don't want to do music, and it ain't because he mastered it. It's because he knows shit ain't right with that. She's by herself in this. Even her friends don't have experience in this. My heart aches for her and this experience that she went through. It really does. It really does. And the thing that I hate the most is at the end of this video, Tamar acknowledges this girl's trauma. She acknowledged the fact that this girl feels like everybody around her is out to get her. She acknowledged it. In the midst of all of this, Tamar didn't want to do this. She didn't, but she had to. She had to publicly apologize to James, but still find a way to not tarnish her relationship with Krishan. This is a foul situation for anybody to be in. Now, we can get mad at Tamar for trying to use her for clout, for setting her up for clout. And we can get mad at Troy. And you could even be mad at the fact that she punched James in the face. You could be mad about that. It's all the extra stuff that's infuriating me. It's all of the hush and mum's the word, but y'all going live. James, you done went live twice. Are you going to go live again? And then you telling us you're not going to show us your face? When that's the number one thing, people want to see proof of this. This is why we are acting the way that we are, behaving the way that we are on social media, because you are not giving us the 100% real. What are you holding it for court? Well, I don't know if this can be done in California, but sometimes you can look up police filings and even see the photos. If there's a real filing, if there are pictures of his face somewhere out there, it's going to surface. And you mean to tell me that he's out here walking around in the free world and nobody has seen him to take a picture of him? Come on, man. Cat Eyes with a Z. Somebody need to sneak a picture and leak it. Because at this point, it's hard. It's really hard for us to believe. First of all, Krishan has showed pictures of her hands. Her hands do not look injured in any type of way. Granted, maybe the rings that served as a brass knuckle didn't do anything to, when she hit. Maybe that's what busted his lip and chipped his tooth. But a concussion? Did she beat the crap out of him? Is that what y'all trying to say? Because a punch in the mouth ain't going to do that. A punch in the mouth, a punch in the head could do that. Tamar, you disappointed everybody. What'd you say? You can't get your teeth done with a concussion. You can't get your teeth done if your nose is busted. How you doing that? How you sitting there with your mouth open like that? How you going to sit there and... I knew it wasn't going to do it right because I was forcing it. I can't pop my lips right now, y'all, because I'm trying. When I'm not trying and I just do it naturally, it'd be a loud pop. How you popping your lips? So I need y'all to like such and such and such and such, because girl, you should see my face, because I was an innocent bystander. You don't sound like your nose is messed up. You're not talking like something is wrong with your teeth. I'm not saying that man didn't get hit. I'm not saying that it's not possible that his tooth was chipped and his lip was busted. I'm not saying any of that, because I wasn't there. No. Okay, see, everyone is running with this picture. That picture, when I went to it yesterday, to the actual lady's page. That was a tribute to James. She didn't say, never mind, I'm leaving it alone. If y'all want to believe that that was from that night, y'all can believe it. I'm not fighting with nobody about that. Yazzie, you keep saying no face, no case, James. I feel like, this was a waste of space. But just like with everything else, people who do not use critical thinking skills, they're not going to even think deep enough to come up with an opinion on it. They're just going to run with whatever is told to them, even if there's no receipts. So sometimes I feel like it's a waste of time to even get up here and say anything. But then you guys remind me that there's people out here that want to hear. There's people out here that actually think as I think. But listen, y'all, I'm starting to get really sleepy. I don't know if y'all can see it in my face. It's just like it just hit my body like, girl, we tired. So I'm going to go lay it down. I know I said that we were going to go through the lives, but I got to go to bed. I'm sorry, y'all. I got to go to bed. Let me see. And of course, the goddamn video. The video uploaded just as I'm getting off. So I'm going to end this live. You guys go watch this live. Now, I'm going to warn y'all. The live is like 25 minutes long. But it's all of them. It's Troy. It's Krishan. It's James. It's Tamar. And it's James again. So y'all go watch it. Okay? Let me know what y'all think in the comment section because I'm going to premiere it as soon as I end this live. And then if I can come back live later, we'll discuss it. Even if I have to call y'all back, no, I can't do that because one of the higher ups is going to be there tonight. That's the difference between working my regular shift and working this shift. There's higher ups that are with me on this shift. So if we don't talk later, which I intend to talk to y'all for at least an hour, we will chat tomorrow morning when I get off. So y'all, please make sure y'all go watch the video because that's what we're going to talk about. Also, I am still working on the other two things that I said I was working on. Just give me a minute. We're going to get out of this mess first before we move on to another one. But yeah, I'm going to go rest and rest well. So y'all be good how y'all be good. Remember, love is always love, y'all. I look high, but I am not. I am tired. And I will see y'all next time. Peace, y'all.